Hi Aries, it's your honest homegirl Keisha Neek, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning healing homie, what's up gang? How are you? I know it's been a very, very long time since I've done a reading for you guys, and especially one like this. I hope you guys like my little cartoon character because I'm kind of into that right now. How I do my readings for my newbies: I get into your intuitive message and then I get into your reading. And after that, we do get a little nosy and we look at some random messages from your person. So if you want to know what they're thinking or what they may want to say to you, stay tuned to the end. If you'd like a reading from me, the information is in the description box below. And with that said, let's get to it. So Aries, you guys could be dealing with the justice system at this time. You could be in and out of court at this time. You could be dealing with a lot of injustice type of situations where people are doing you wrong. Don't even sweat that because karma's going to spin the block for you, okay? For others of you, you could be dealing with a Libra at this time, or you are just seeking to balance things out within your life, whether it's mentally, spiritually, emotionally, financially, sexually. It doesn't matter. You or physically, like if I didn't say that, you know, is you just trying to have a balanced overall life. For a lot of you guys, you're dealing with having to heal from being a people pleaser, okay? A lot of you guys have been people pleasers because you've wanted to feel wanted. You wanted to feel accepted. You needed some type of validation. And that's something past relationships may have put a number on you with when it comes to you, you know, being just trying to make everybody happy. The question is, are you happy? Instead of putting all this energy into pleasing others, you need to be pleasing yourself, Aries, okay? And that's mentally, physically, emotionally, all of that good stuff, okay? You need to be, that's the only way you will feel balanced in life, is you pleasing yourself before people. So please yourself before people. Once you please yourself, then you please others. When people start pleasing you around here, that's when they can get pleased. No, it's a give and take. For others of you at this time, you may be healing from mommy related issues where you may have felt like you were never good enough for your mom. There was never enough. You could never do enough. It's like everything you did, it was like, thanks, but no thanks. Or thanks, you were supposed to do that. It was like, Dad, like, can you just say, I appreciate you? Like, Dad, can you sit there and say thank you for doing something? Like, a thank you goes a long way. So that's probably where your people pleasing stems from. You always having to please your mother. For a lot of you guys, you honestly, you just really want to be happy. You want to enjoy life. You want to just let the sun sit on your face and you have not a care in the world. Well, guess what? That happens when you decide to please yourself and not people. I don't know why that keeps coming into my head. Please yourself and not people. But maybe you need to take heed to that message. And a lot of you guys, you know, you could be pleasing your spouse more so than anything, or this is what you've done in the past. And it was like, again, you feel like nothing's ever good enough. The thing is, yeah, your home could be where your heart is. But where's your heart? It's not in the home. It's where? In you. So what do you need to please to feel balanced and happy? You. Right, Aries? So with that said, let's get into your reading, Aries. Divine Spirit, what does Aries need to be self-aware of? What does Aries, what do you need to be aware of? Pregnancy. Okay? Pregnancy. Congratulations, you're pregnant. Or you're about to be. Congratulations. Moving forward. Okay, moving forward, you about to be pregnant. Or moving forward, you are pregnant already. Okay, whether you believe it or not. You questioning if you are? Oh yeah, you are. You are. Congratulations. Okay, Aries. moving forward, you wondering if you are, or you got somebody pregnant. Yeah, you did. You did. You did. You wondering? Yeah, you did. This might be disappointing news to you. You may be a little upset. You may be a little emotional. You may be a little stressed about this. But checkmate, bitch. It was supposed to happen. This baby was supposed to come right now, not because you wanted it to come, but because God said this baby was coming whether you like it or not. Plan B didn't work, huh? You just say. That ain't funny. Look. You were supposed to have this baby, okay? Possibly with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? You got some decisions to make now, okay? Could be Aquarius, got Aquarius in your chart, okay? Healing, okay? This baby's gonna help you heal. This the baby that's going to change your life forever, emotionally. I ain't trying to say it, but it could be a girl, okay? Because you're going to have emotional intelligence to have this girl. She needs you, okay? Yeah, they need to have, structure and discipline, but women are emotional creatures, so there has to be some type of emotional intelligence that needs to occur within you, Aries. If I predicted these things, shout your girl out. Can I come to the baby shower, okay? Some of you have gained emotional intelligence, and that's exactly why this baby's here now. I just got goosebumps. Ooh. Somebody gained emotional intelligence. Ooh. Okay. And you don't want her to be a people pleaser. So you have to change that people pleasing within yourself so that you don't teach that to your little girl. Okay. And it's funny because right here's the sun card. And there's a little girl on a horse with the sun in her face. This is going to heal your mommy issues. This is going to heal the divine feminine energy within you, Aries, whether you're male or female. So be aware. That's what's next. I'm hearing that Drake song, What Happens Next, baby. Let's look at your finances, Aries. I hope you've been doing what you're supposed to do, because the last time I did a reading for you, you were supposed to be making sure you got all your ducks in a row, and it's probably because this baby was coming, okay? So, some of you, backwards. Are you going backwards? Are you thinking about a past marriage? Okay. Commitments. You think about the commitments you were supposed to make with yourself, with other people. Some of you, you could be going back to your past, maybe with 3 friends, 3 family members, 3 partners ago. There could be like, say you were dating multiple people, you were dating 3 people, and you're like on the 3rd person now, but you're going back. Some of you went back to a marriage. Some of you probably went back to a marriage or an old commitment. Something that was from your past. Possibly with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, heavy on the female energy. You could be communicating within your commitment about past behaviors in finances, okay? Let me see, what else is here for, yeah, there's some unresolved mental and emotional healing. So maybe things from your past, right? Maybe you resented some of the financial decisions that, you made in your past. You could be thinking about this. You're like, okay, I'm not going to make these same mistakes again. I'm not going to commit myself to certain financial situations again. It's like, I feel like you may be having a conversation with yourself about these things. And I'm going to turn this energy from this way to this way so that you can have this mental and emotional healing when it comes to your finances. Some of you may be going back on your commitments that you promised yourself, Aries. And you could be disappointed in yourself, but your male ancestors here is like, well, you're going to have to get to the work, okay? Get the work in, okay? So that you can break these cycles, so you can heal these cycles when it comes to your finances. You have to have the courage to do so with taking a leap of faith and doing something new. You can't keep doing the same things that you used to do with your finances thinking you're going to get better results. You got to switch it up. Okay, you have to change how you budget things. Some of you, like today, you know what I did? You know how you be always seeing those like commercials where they have like this app that could teach you about all the subscriptions that you're subscribed to and where all your money's going and you can save more. I don't need no app to tell me that because I know exactly where my money be going. So what I did was, and a shout out to my Aries friend Tosh, because she had told me I wanted to do a few things and invest my money in a few things. And she was like, well, go back to the drawing board, you know, rebudget your finances. And that's what I did today. I rebudgeted my finances, and I literally had money going in places that was not making me more money. So all my luxury, monthly luxuries, annually luxuries that I had, one thing for sure, one thing's for certain, I'm not giving up my nails. Okay, so that is something that I will not give up. I refuse to give up my nails and my toes getting done. That is a must. Okay, but there were just certain things, like I had certain subscriptions to certain things that I was never even watching. Like I'm paying for it, but I'm not utilizing it. I was paying for Everlance. I'm not even using it to use it for anything, but I'm just giving them $10 a month away, $15 a month away over here. I had about a good almost $100 worth of subscriptions that I got rid of today, and that's $100 more that I can put towards the things that I want to invest my money in. I don't have to go and work extra hours or do something extra when I literally had the free money right there. I just had to sacrifice something to gain something else. But what I'm investing my money in is about to make me more money. So that looks like a better investment for me than me investing my money into something that I'm just giving the fuck away to. Like that don't make sense to me no more. So you could be having these conversations with yourself about the commitments. And when I say commitments, these commitments could be to committing to paying to subscriptions or paying for something that you really don't need. And when you realize that, that's when you're going to have that mental and emotional healing when it comes to your finances, because you're going to be like, I've always had the money. I was just dishing it out, distributing that money out in the wrong places. And this is kind of what your male ancestors are trying to tell you. Like, you can have what you want. It's like they want you to work smarter, not harder. You get what I'm saying? Like, they want you to work smarter, not harder, but they want you to work. You got to put in some type of work, some type of effort anywhere, okay? But be smart about it. Let's look at family and friends for Aries. What's going on with family and friends for Aries? Okay, so some of you guys are making decisions when it comes to family and friends at this time. Possibly with a Capricorn, or you may be putting people on the motherfucking chopping block at this time, Aries. You're like, if these people are not beneficial to me in a benevolent way, you gotta go. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You just cannot be infiltrating into my life. Why? Because it's affecting your mental and emotional healing at this time. And if you're trying to heal, you want people that are going to be around you that elevate you. You want people around you that are not going to just call you when they need something from you. You want family and friends that are going to keep you on a high vibrational frequency. Even we're all not perfect, right? But the thing is, you want people that you can discuss the problem with but also discuss the solutions with as well. You don't want to sit there and have a family member or a friend that will only talk to you about the problem, the problem, the problem. No, can we talk about the solution now? You get what I'm saying? You're not going to have the same conversations over and over again. And you could be questioning yourself on if you should do this or not. But the thing is, sometimes you just have to disconnect from people temporarily to get where you need to be. And if they choose to be around you, they will naturally work on themselves to stay on the frequency with you. Because if not, they're going to have to go and they'll be being loved from a damn distance. It's just that simple. Okay? When it comes to family and friends too, a lot of you guys could be dealing with a Leo at this time, or you could be having to have the courage to make these wise decisions, because it affects your family. It doesn't just affect you, it affects your family, okay? It affects your foundation, because I feel like a lot of the naysaying, a lot of the negative energy, a lot of the gossiping, it's caused a lot of destruction in your life. And you're like, I don't want that. I don't want that chaos. I don't want the arguing. I don't want the fighting. I don't want the bickering. And it's like, when you choose to heal, when you choose when you choose what's best for you and your healing, you can only go up. You can only have positivity. You can only have what it is that you truly want. Some of you, you could be really having the courage to sit there and choose you this time. This also goes with the people pleasing. You've been making choices because of what would make other people happy. And now you have to have the courage, because for some of you, you guys were a totally different person when you were a teenager. When you were a teenager, it was about you. And you may need to step back into that energy again, Aries. Okay? You got to have the courage to step back into that. I don't give it. You know how teenagers, they're just like, I don't care what my mom thinks. I don't care what my dad thinks. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You got to get back in that energy, because I think that's a good idea. Take that leap of faith. Don't care. Because at the end of the day, people did not care when they were putting you in this chaos, this pain, this frustration. Okay? They didn't care. So why should you care? Hello. Okay? Let's look at love for you, Aries. What's going on with love? Besides you getting pregnant, meaning y'all raw dogging it out here in these streets. Besides that, what is going on in love? Some of you, this card came out on the side. So some of you guys are taking a leap of faith, and some of you guys are a little hesitant on doing so. Okay? Some of you may feel a little foolish about the decisions you're making in love, and some of you are not. For those that didn't want to get pregnant, yeah, you may be feeling a little foolish. Okay? For others of you, you are no longer making, decisions based off of temporary feelings. You're not making decisions based off of an immature emotion that you may have, especially those that have not fully healed yet. So if you haven't fully healed from certain things mentally and emotionally, you're not taking that risk. For others of you, you're going to take that risk, because that risk is going to allow you to do something you've never done before. And you got to get out of your comfort zone. The thing is, a lot of times we tend to get on this healing journey, right? And say you're single and you're healing and you're like, oh, I'm avoiding relationships until I completely heal. You'll never completely heal, sweetheart. You're never going to be completely healed. Why? Because you're going to be healing for the rest of your life. And the only way you can test how far you've come along in your healing journey, you're going to have to interact with people. You're going to have to get in relationships with people, whether they're business relationships, friendships, love relationships. You're going to have to take the risk. There's always going to be a gamble. There's always going to be a risk. But what you learn along your healing journey is to trust your intuition and your discernment, and then you take the leap of faith. But you can't avoid being in relationships. There's change that's coming, okay? And some of you may feel foolish for jumping into something, but guess what? That leap that you may have to jump into is going to get you back out there in the dating world. Get your feet back wet again. Whatever it is. Because for some of you, this could be literally just friendships. Because why? You manifested this. So let's turn this upright, because you're releasing these immature emotions that you have and being apprehensive towards love. Why? Because you wanted it. You wanted true love. You wanted to sit there and be able to feel vulnerable in your relationships with women. To be vulnerable. If you're a woman, you wanted to be in a relationship where you could feel protected and provided for, and you can step into your divine feminine energy fully and be vulnerable and things of that nature and truly be happy. But guess what? How you going to have that if you don't get in a relationship? I mean, you can have it within yourself, because as you should always be working on yourself. But I feel like a lot of you've already did the work. A lot of y'all been so tunnel visioned on this work that you even question, where is your person? Where is the stability and security that you're seeking? You're looking for it in a mate, Aries. You're looking for it in your mate. Now that you've gotten yourself here in this divine high vibrational energy, whether you're male or female, this is you having the emotional intelligence that you need. This is you following your intuition and your discernment. This is you loving yourself. It's like you've done everything that you needed to do for you. For some of you, now you need an equally yoked partner. Some of you may not feel like, you may feel foolish for taking a risk with being with somebody that may be younger than you or the same age as you. Maybe you've always dated older people. Who knows? But some of y'all, you got to speak your truth. You got to express your needs and your wants, you know? You can't be quiet about things because it may make somebody mad. Oh, well, but if it's your truth, you're supposed to speak it. Some of you feel like you're not ready for love. But if Spirit says you're ready for it and you steady trying to manifest it on the low, it's going to come. Because deep down inside, the secret is you really do want love. But you have to learn how to move forward and start a new cycle. Some of you, you're moving towards a cycle of being alone. You might end up alone, okay? You might just end up alone if you keep playing games trying to avoid relationships. You may end up alone, and Spirit's like, no. Stop. You deserve to have something too. For some of you, when it comes to love, there could be a lot of hidden things. You may not know everything. You may want to have control and want to know everything. And it's like, Spirit's like, why can't you just go with the flow of things? Why can't you just take a leap of faith? The secret is that you're going to make a home, your house, your home, and you're going to heal. And yeah, there may be challenges along the way, but you'll be able to move forward mentally and emotionally. Change is something that's going to be constant. That's the only thing that you know will happen is change. Some of you are trying to manifest guidance from your ancestors, okay? Others of you, you can't avoid healing, okay? You want true love, you gotta heal. Okay, you can't avoid that. Some of you are thinking you don't have nothing to work on when you actually do. No more poor decisions that you used to make when it comes to love when you were a teenager too. Okay? No more repeated cycles of that. Some of you need to take a leap of faith on this Cancer here. Some of you need to take a leap of faith and move on from certain loves. Okay? It's time to let it go. All right. But let's see how love has impacted you guys. How has love impacted Aries besides people pleasing? Overprotective of yourself and your lovers. Trying to be a perfectionist when it comes to your love life. Having health issues due to relationships. You're a runner, okay? You may run from love. These things have impacted you. Let's look at random messages from your person. What would they like to say to you? Divine Spirit, what would Aries person like to say to them, or what Aries may want to say to their person? Take it how it resonates. It says Aston Martin, you could be listening to Rick Ross, or you could drive a sports car, a fast car, or they do. They want to know if they can hook up with you. You have a solid individual. Someone may have baby mama, baby daddy drama. Someone is sorry. Come and see me. Things are complicated. It's dry because I'm not into you. Someone is heartbroken, and we make time for what we want. So take that how it resonates. What's at the bottom of this deck here? Pussy be controlling. So some of y'all got some good PUSS1. Okay. Some WAP around here. Let's get some homegirl advice. We have you are more than enough, Aries, okay? And do some hot yoga. That might help you. And let's get a positive affirmation. We have you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So be patient, okay, Aries? Things are working out for you. And we have friendship. Make a date for play. Make a date for play. What? I can't talk. It says make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Some of you may be real hesitant on doing that. Do it, okay? Because it will be good for your soul, Aries. But I love you guys. I'm outie.